What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Sonor, and if you guys haven't seen me in a little bit, a couple of things have changed. If you can't notice, behind me is my new studio, aka my salon, which we opened my salon just about a month ago. And also, I did injure my pinky, which is why you guys have not seen me for a long time, but we are back in action, ready to go. So today I'm so excited to start you guys off with another way to curl your hair. Not everybody likes to wear their curls the same, and I have been loving a little bit of a straighter, more rock and roll type of feel. So let's get right to it. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, everybody, let's get to it. So this one today is gonna be extremely simple. All you guys need for this one is a couple hair clips or a hair tie, and you also will need a curling iron. This is 1 1/4 inch, the Bioionic long barrel. It is my favorite. Shout out to Bioionic. They're not sponsoring this, I just love it. So I love that this has a temperature setting, and it's also ridiculously smooth. And if you have long hair, it's to die for. The products that we're going to be using in this one are by Kenra. This is the Kenra Dry Texture Spray. And then we're going to be using the Kenra Air Grip 5. So keeping it simple, we are just going to be doing a nice, soft, more straight curl. So for those of you who my last curl tutorial was not for you because it was just a little too bouncy, little too glam, give this one a watch and you might find out you love it. I have been loving it lately. So we're gonna section our hair off and put our little clips in here. Doesn't have to be cute, as you can see, not super cute. So just clipping the hair away. We wanna do it in sections because it just makes it easier, and then we make sure we don't miss any pieces. Now, I'm gonna start at the back, and I'm gonna do really large sections. So first I'm gonna take my iron. It is at 360, and I'm gonna smooth out the strand. We are focusing on extremely straight ends in this one, so starting with more of a smooth style is going to be ideal. And all we're gonna do is take a really large section, and we're gonna curl and leave a big, huge chunk out at the end. And we don't wanna leave it on too long, we don't wanna wrap it too tight. We're just gonna twist, 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 and then really straighten out those ends. And then I'm gonna move on to the next section. As you can see, taking really large sections, not really focusing too much on being too tight and tidy, because we almost want this to look like if your hair was like 3 days old. Really kind of soft and rocker-esque. Again, leaving really large chunks out at the bottom. We don't want those to be too tight and tucked. And all I'm gonna do is twist, twist, and then I'm going to pull straight. Now we are simply gonna move on over to the other side. I always like to start in the back because then I can kind of just push this out of the way, and then I'm not missing any pieces towards the back of my head. That's a common thing that people say to me. And we are going to, again, starting in the back, twisting. We're going away from our face here. Nothing too wild. Huge piece left out at the end, and it's gonna be fabulous. Are done with that section, you're going to take your Kenra Dry Texture Spray and you're just going to lightly mist over that section and let it cool. Now we're going to move on to the next section. Again, these sections are larger than my last tutorial because we're looking for a much softer look. All right, guys, we are at our top and final section. So I am choosing to go with a center part today because I just got my money piece done and I think it looks good. But you can by all means do this to the side as well. And so, as you can see, this is a very large section, huge section right here. And I'm gonna start in the back. If this is a little tangly, you always wanna kind of comb through that section first. And now, if you have layers, you don't want the ends to be as long and straight on this top section because then it'll just look disconnected. So for this top section here, I'm gonna do a little less left out on the ends, as you guys can see. And then I'm still gonna twist and pull. And then I'm just gonna move into that next section. This is my section size. Smooth it out. And curl backwards.
Careful.
Careful. Hot diggity darn. All right, now this front piece right here is crucial. This is your face frame, so you want to really focus on these. So I like to bring this section forward so that I have a little bit more forehead coverage and a little more of that curtain effect. So I'm going to pull this section and over direct it forward towards the camera. And I'm gonna twist and pull. It's gonna look cute once it's all done. All right, we're on to the face framing piece on this other side. Getting that nice and smooth. Coming in forward, over directing. And twist and pull. Now I'm just gonna make sure I have all the sections from the back. This guy, I'm literally just gonna take into one huge section. And spray everything with the Kenra Dry Texture Spray. And then I want this to have a little bit more piecey, like, kind of texture to it. So the dry wax is a really awesome spray. It has a tiny bit of shine to it, so my hair is coarse and very dry, so this is gonna look really nice in my hair. And then we're gonna let it cool for just a few seconds. All right, and once it is cool to the touch, we're gonna take our fingers and we are going to rake through these. Alrighty, I just went to go grab one more product because I wanted to share this one with you guys. So this is the R&Co Dry Volume Spray, and I love putting this on clean hair right at my root, and it just gives it that instant volume. So if you're going for a little bit of a messier style, or if your hair is just really fine and silky, this is a really great product to just give you that extra sass. Alright everybody, that is the tutorial for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, as always, post them in the comments below, or you can send me a DM on one of my social media profiles, which will be on the next slide. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.